So this will be part 2, more than likely getting prep. So, washed, oil drained, now it's front end apart. I need to do pads, shafts, front diff. I'll swap the power steering while I'm in there as well, because I've got a lot of play. So I think I mentioned before this was part 2. As you can see, well underway on full service. It's the issue I keep having. So I know I've said before about shaving a pitman arm down to get a better steering angle. Don't bother. You just keep ripping CV boots. So where are we then now? Full service. I'm halfway there. Well, not halfway there really. Pull the diff out. Pitman arm, power steering unit. I'm swap the power steering unit while I'm there. Unshaved down pitman arm. Put some oil on the bearing to make sure it goes. Keep it nice and organised with my bolts that come off. So, right hand side, outer hub, brake caliper bolts, knuckle bolts. Then that'll be power steering, pitman arm, front diff. But yeah, it's that I'm getting rid of. I think that is about it. Yeah, I'll get my 4-wheel drive back, hopefully, so it's the main thing. So I'll catch you back in a bit when we're getting even further. This is a prime example of why I'm making new intakes. Look at that. It's had a brand new filter before every race. I don't know what sort of damage it's done inside, but let's hope not fucking much. I'll turn flash on and let you have a look. You see it all coated at the back there. Pain in the arse, man. So that's obviously in and on the piston rings now. Brilliant. Let's just hope that it's not worn them. I ain't got oil coming through the top. Accidentally turned it off there. See, it looks clean. Nothing on the outside of the filter. Nothing on the inside of the filter. So where's she come from? That's my issue with this whole thing. I think it's the flanges. I do. I think it's these that let stuff in because they don't seal properly. This is about half an hour, 40 minutes in. Fuel tank out, airbox off. These are, you can get stuff done without them taken out, but the time you save not taking them out, you spend fighting with yourself trying to get the stuff out, so it's just easier. Get them out. Fuel tank's 2 bolts. Airbox is 6, and it's off. Like 6 bolts, 2 plugs and a clip. Fuel tank's 2 bolts and 2 plugs. It's nothing really. So yeah, I've just undone the top bolt from the pitman arm. I'll show you. That one. Next, I will be taking that off. Then the 4 bolts of the power steering unit. I'll lift the power steering unit out of the pitman arm with the help of the handlebars. I know you're not meant to, but it'll just help a little bit. Then I'll disconnect the stem, power steering unit out, pitman arm out, front diff in, pitman in, power steering unit in, handlebars on. It comes apart really easily. Can guarantee it won't go back in easily, but I'll do a bit of cleaning while I'm in there as well. But if you're wondering, this is the issue. That wire is meant to be in that diff. I think I've seen somebody on YouTube fix one of these before, or fix one for a razor, so we might be in luck. Might be able to fix it, but if not, you've got to try and find the side covers, and it's like rocking horse shit. You've got to buy a full new diff. Luckily I've got a spare front one, but it's not the point. They should make a better design. But I'm off to the gym now. I shall be back later on doing some more stuff. We're back Saturday morning. So I had gym last night and then this morning again. And I've just finished removing front diff, power steering unit and pitman arm. They're all gone. Here they are. So this is old stuff. And then 1, 2, 3 new stuff. Well, I say new, but it's new to this bike. It's from one of my other ones. So these worn down, too much play in that power steering unit. So I'm going to put the one on from last year. Still a touch of play, nowhere near as much. But this is the main difference. Shaved down pitman arm. I think I've shaved these down well too much. Or this one. So if you look, this is the original. With these flat flanges on. Call them flanges, I don't know what they're called. And then look, this is what I've shaved out. I've completely nearly taken them off. So that's given me too much steering angle. Which means it's overworking the CVs. And I'm ending up with splits and rips every race. And it's just not sustainable. I mean, not only is it costing money and time having to replace them every race, but it's, I mean, just take a look at this side alone. Grease all on the bottom of these A-arms, all over my brake caliper. If you look, so there's grease all on them pads. So basically, whenever that CV went, I've lost my front right brake because it's obviously not going to brake well with grease all over it. So it's not just a case of time and effort and replacing CV boots, it's affecting my racing as well, because I obviously can't brake as well as I should be able to. So I think this, swapping the pitman arm to the non-shaved down one, should work. I think you can still shave them down a bit, but I think you need to take a lot less off. Maybe 5mm, maybe not even that, 3mm, 2-3mm off there, and you can probably get a better steering angle, but I'm not going to risk it. For what it's worth, I'll just deal with it. I'd rather have better brakes and not have to worry about this stuff ever again. So I need to check the oil level in that. That can go straight in, so can that. But that's the first piece to the puzzle. So you'll see. Oh, we should try and silicone them in, but obviously last time it didn't work right well. Well, that one don't look like it's working right well either. So I'll stick a bit more silicone on that before it goes in. Because the silicone's meant to be there to support the wires a bit. See there, where they go into the diffs. This one's got a clip on, so it's not meant to flex much. But I will re-silicone them now. Whereas this one has snapped. See there, snapperoonied, which is not good. It means no four-wheel drive because it can't pull a magnet in to engage the armature, which engages your four-wheel drive. If you look, with no power to them, you can spin that, no spinny. But yeah. So I'll get some silicone on that diff. I might put it in the bike and then do it, but yeah, that's where we're at for now. I'm not sure how much I'll get done. I need to clean in there first. I want to give it a clean round. But yes, going well. So silicone the wires, fill this top point with grease, grease the bottom of the pitman arm. It just keeps the bearing a bit more lubricated. Lined up my bolts, bolt organised in there. Cleaned the bottom part of the frame. Need to clean the top. And then you can put it all back together. So I think I'll check back in when I've done the front diff. And then at each point